The divine is the divine. Y'all understand? God is God. We're not changing God. God is God. What we can change is us. And our unique individual relationship with the divine by any name, the living one, the strong one, Allah, Jehovah, whatever we call it, it really is not about it as much as it is about our relationship with it. In it, how we see it in us, if we see it in us, because living our life without seeing the divine in us, as us, for us, around and through us is a different life. That's a different life than knowing, realizing, experiencing real time a relationship in the divine. The work must be done by you. In the privacy of your consciousness, your heart mind. But I'm giving you some clues. We must first change how we be. That's the first thing. Which is why I love, and part of the whole Centers for Spiritual Living notion of change your thinking, change your life. It's real. It's real. Now, it's not real by saying it. There's no magic in those words. You could write a song about it and declare it every day and not change nothing else, and you will not be changing your life. Well, you will to the extent that you now got a song. You've added a song to the soundtrack of your life, but you have not transformed your life in the saying of those words. It would be in the integration of that idea. So look, Romans 12:2 is saying, do not imitate the world. But if your mama was like my mama, she made that clear. Don't come in here telling me why what other people doing. Because she made it clear, I don't care what they do. You live here in my house. If you are really looking for the depth experience of the divine, if you are really committed to practicing the presence, the transformation of your being in your acknowledgement of the presence of the divine, then you're at the right place. And I'm going to challenge you to do the right thing in a Spike Lee kind of way, yeah? Do the right thing. Get in it. Get engaged in it. Be about it. We have work to do because we must be willing to change our mind. We must be willing to pivot. We must know that something, the divine something, the all thing, is present. And present in and as us. Years ago, I told the story, just this ancient Native American tale about the two wolves, and the one wolf is the everything we're afraid of. You name it. You don't need me. The one wolf is symbolic of your worst fears, your trepidations, all of that. And the other wolf is your dreams, your heart's desire. And the child's question to the grandfather was, which one is going to thrive? And the wise response is, whichever one you feed. So it is with all of our ideas and our whatever we entertain. Our entertainment is energy. And so we're feeding our fear often. The problem, that's the challenge with problem loving, is that you're feeding the problem. You're growing it's a feed me Seymour moment. In Little Shop of Horrors. You know, it's innocent in its own way, innocent more connected to ignorance. So you're just feeding it because you feel like you got it. It's there. And everything you feed it, it's just getting bigger and bigger, and you get more and more scared. Without it ever occurring to you to just stop that. Cut that out. Feed something you want. Feed your heart's desire. Behold, I make all things new, which reminds us that there's always an opportunity. That there's always an opportunity. There's always another way. There's always something. Look at here. Ernest Holmes says, I have the ability, each of us, I'm going to read this. This might be a time to just allow your eyelids to close, to just take this in and hear my voice on your behalf. I have the ability to initiate a new chain of causation. There is only one mind, and I am using it. The laws of nature are universal. My use of universal law is individual and personal. My thought is operated on by a universal creativity that is infinite in its capacity to accomplish my heart's desire and my greatest yet to be. In taking thought, I do not force anything. I simply decide what thought. Love, peace, joy, grace, inclusion, connection. So I simply decide what thought to follow, knowing the result is automatic. If I feed it, if I entertain it, it must unfold because that is the creative process. Spirit is forever unfolding its own nature. I make all things new. In the physical universe, it does so independently of my thought. In my personal life, it does its renewing activity through my thinking.